Hey everyone, Sound84 here, the quick Titans Returns review. This time looking at Decepticon Octone, otherwise known as Octane, and sometimes known as Tankor, and his Titan Master Merc. And look at his packaging. That on that side, more artwork on this side with the head connecting, and it says it gets done in 22 steps. And that's his bio. And it says, when Decepticon Octone unites with Merc, the results are toxic. With Merc, Decepticon Octone gains the ability to produce corrosive clouds of toxic fumes, capable of wiping out any bot in pursuit. So it's sort of like smokescreen in a way. So his fumes weren't toxic. It's sort of blinded him so he can get away. Of course, he comes with his instruction booklet. Yes. And his card. Very nice. Now, I do know he's just a retooling, repaint of the Optimus Prime Voyager that came out. I never bought the Optimus Prime. I was waiting for him. So. No, I did buy the Megatron just because, you know, I got plenty of Voyager Scale Primes. I didn't need that one. Overall, and he has a nice figure. I really do like him. I do have a few problems with it, but overall, this is much better than what we got. I can't remember how long ago it was. Probably about 10 years ago. Last time we got an Octane figure. Of course, back then he was called Tankor. Of course, you have his head like this, which is more the G1 toy / cartoon route. What do you want to say? And then you have this, so you press this little button here, pops those up. And this is like an extension of the Optimus Prime. Try to give him the little things on the side of his head. I choose not to have them. Just like with Blitzwings, I choose not to have his. The only ones I choose to have is Astrotrain, because that is like the cartoon and toy. Articulation is what you expect. If you've seen videos on Optimus Prime, you know what you're getting out of this figure. He has no waist or anything, so no wrist. But otherwise, he's fairly good. Only problems I really have here in robot mode are these little things on his shoulders not fully tabbed in on either arm. They just want to sit there and mock me. That's about it. His wings are just tab in the back, but you do it. No, they're easily knocked out. It's not a big deal for those. Because sometimes you want to do his arms certain ways, you might want to move them. And he comes with his gun, and he comes with this gun as well, which is for the Titan Master to sit in, which you can wield as well. But I usually prefer my figures to have a big, huge seated weapon. Just this single blaster. Because that is Octane. Alright, we're going to compare him with what we got a while back. And this is Deluxe Classics Universe. I don't know which one it was at the time. Tankor, which was an updated version of Octane. Honestly, there's no comparison at all with these two. I mean, the head sculpt here is more dead on. His hands and arms are whatever they are, and his modes are all yeah. And he comes with this little weapon here, which is he can hold. He's got to break it apart, and best like a big saw sword kind of weapon, which I really don't even bother to have him hold because it's just so big and clumsy. It's more just to help his other modes have a top and a bottom. And we'll see those comparisons as we get to them. That's front on. There's side view. Yeah, like I said, it's got stickers, and I prefer, it's for sticker wear problems, not to have stickers everywhere, but it's still not bad. Yeah, good back, clean. Only really hollowness is inside here, but you know, you've seen that if you've had the Prime. Alright, so now we're gonna get to transforming this guy to his tanker mode. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to fold his hands in, like so, and like so. Now take his head off, like so. Then you want to untab his arms on the sides. I'm going to go ahead and pull his wings back a little bit so I'm not bumping him constantly. And then you want to turn his arms. Well, first let's go ahead and fold this piece up for right now. Turn his arms around, and you want to start folding this. This piece here is going to fold in. So he's got to line this up. His piece of his truck here will tab into this little slot over here. So you want to take this piece here and you want to get it out of the way. And then that way you can bring that around. And you just try to force it in there. Yeah. Now you see this piece here, you want to take it and you go and turn it. Get the windshield and you lower it on top. And half a cap. Same on this arm. You want to turn this piece here to where you got the movement of the shoulder joint so you can tab it in. And then raise this piece up. Turn it. So it's facing. And then down. And that's that. You take this piece here is wing, so I'll come into here. And this is all going to collapse around it. Like so. Tab it in. And there you go. The front is complete. Now we're going to go ahead to the back end of the vehicle. Take his feet, his legs, just grab this front part here and turn it, and you can fold his legs in and just fold it back down. Same on the other. Just fold it back down. Okay, next thing you want to do is you're going to get his wings, and they're going to go inside of his back legs. And there's tabs down here on each side. That will tab in these pieces of this part of the wing. And these wings can be, I would say, a bit tricky, because there's a lot of folding around. So you get down there, you want to tab it in. So just have to get it to where you get the leg to meet it at the right spot, and tab it in. Alright, so you fold his wings down, and you tab them into the side of his legs. Get the other one in. Like so. Then you can proceed to tab his back legs together. Like so. And all you do here is take these little side pieces on his legs, and you fold the little gap here. And close the gap. And there's these little tabs on the sides that will go in on the sides of that. Plus they will tab together, and there's the part that will go inside of that. Like so. And this piece here for his chest, this folds up under his cab. And there is Tankor. And his vehicle mode. And you lift this piece here And you take his head. His head sculpt. And then you open it up. And you can put them both ways, facing this way or that way. There's tabs in there, or slots for both for the tab. So if he's in tanker mode, you can have him face this way. And when jet mode is reversed, and he's facing that way, you can take him and turn around and face him the opposite way if you so desire. This is his tanker. It's not really hard. It's a lot of little bits moving around everywhere. So. And he does roll. Now let's compare him with the old Universe Classics version. And here he is. And as you see, that weapon comes to the top of the back half of the truck. I mean, well, I guess a solid effort. It does not compare to this one, at least in my opinion. Or you can say one's a Voyager, one's a Deluxe. That can make a difference. Overall, I prefer the newer Titans Returns. To get him into his plane mode, what we're going to do is... Alright, undo the sides here. We're going to undo his legs, because we got to get the wings out. So I'm going to go ahead and grab the wings. I'm just going to pull them up right now and get them out of the way. Inside the wings is the cockpit. Pull it out. And then just twist it. And this is where my other, I guess, negative of the figure comes in. We'll see that in a minute. Twist. And you can tab it together. Yeah, usually I have a hard time tabbing things together. It's only because one is on camera. Alright. Next one to do is take his legs down here. And this goes the other way, up onto his thighs. Both. So that's where my other con is. His cockpit does not go flush. And it's always got this little gap here in the front. And that bugs me a little bit, to say the least. Alright, now we're going to get his cab from his truck. Let's break it apart. And this folds down on the sides. There's a tab here that will tab onto the doors of each side of the cab. And just push it. Grab these wings here, bring it up, and it collapses in. And there's two pegs that go into slots on it. Lower the wings now. This piece here, that was the chest piece that we folded up, will now close all the way over this. Okay, to close this piece up here, go ahead and move these pieces back out. I should lift them out just a little bit. What next to do, we're going to work on the wings. And like I said, you bring them up, and you want it to look like this. The wings are probably like this. You bring it up, and you want to take this piece. Right here, it swivels, and the wing is also on a little swivel, and it goes here. And there is, it'll be on the other piece. We'll tab it in. We'll get the wings ready that way. Bring this up, down. And take this pieces here. I want to collapse them back over this gap. Like so. And this piece has got to go back to that little piece and tap everything in. I do have a hard time. There we go. And this goes in on the sides here as well, like here and here. So now there's a tab here and here for the wings to actually tab in on. And they just rest up into that little gap there. And you can finish by closing these pieces on the sides down from the cab. And I said my one complaint is about the front of this thing staying tab. And push hard as you want. And there is his tanker mode, which rolls really good for a landing. And I think it looks good from pretty much all angles. I really do like it. I think it's a fine update of the G1. And we'll compare that with the old Universe Generations one. And here's the Universe one, which by no means is bad. It's more like a cargo kind of helicopter. And this is probably his best mode of all of them. And I do like where you can place the guns under the wings a lot better than you can with him, because the guns just tab in on the sides. And it's just, I mean, yeah, it's just too big, too out there. There's no spot under the wings. I wish there was. I mean, that's probably, I guess, another nitpick, but overall, I think he looks lovely. And like I said, this is probably his best mode of all of the other one. I guess we'll go ahead and get this guy back into robot mode. I mean, why not? So he is in his jet mode. We're going to go back to robot mode. So, well, I guess we could have flipped the guy around. I just showed you that. Now he can face the other way. So, that way he's always facing front. Alright, robot mode. Just get Merc out. Close that back down. I'm going to go ahead and lift his wings up. Pull his cab. Is this just his arms? That's the whole piece? Oh, they wanted it untabbed. Alright, up. I'm going to take these pieces off. Out. After moving those off, I'm gonna go ahead and turn his feet back down and around. And I'm going to split this up. Take this, spin it back this way, and close it back in. Spin it, close it. And I guess before I flip this all the way down, I should have looked to the side so I can get his foot back out. Pesky feet. His foot. So you can close these back down on top of his legs. The legs are done. So let's move the camera up to see his torso. So I'm going to take this piece here. I'm going to go ahead and fold it all the way back down to form his chest. And there are two tabs that does tab in on there and goes around the wheels. I'm going to go ahead and bring his hands out. Turn and turn. I didn't really want those pieces up. I'm going to push them back down. I said push back down. Alright. Take this wing section here. You want to collapse these up against that, and then it just comes back. Pull it out, and it just rests up against his back. The wings you will flip up. These little gray parts. Off-white parts, what do you want to call them. Then the wings themselves will come up and turn. Like I said, there are tabs on the back of this piece here that will go into these little tabs here, but it doesn't really stay. What you can do right now, I got to pull his shoulder pads up. You can just take them off the back, pull them up, and then you want to twist it till the little gray pieces are facing the front. Do the same on the other side. Spin it. Then you can try to get his wings. Go up and tab if you really want them tabbed in. Then we'll get his head back on. And just pop it in. Then we'll give him his gun. No, I'll make him left-handed this time. Like I said, overall, he's a very nice figure. And he does look good next to his buddies. I should have done this at the start of the video. There is Astrotrain. Let's get your gun down so you're not hitting Astrotrain with it. And we get Blitzwing. The problem, Octane, your wings are just so big. They get in the way. I said, I really liked Astrotrain. He was really one of my favorite ones of the Tides Returns lines. But as Blitzwing and Octane came out, I want to say I think the paint, or just not really as a paint, just the look of them, they look more, I don't want to say quality. In hand, they have a shine to them that Astrotrain seems to sort of lack. But overall, I think they're all very good figures. I still think I'd probably say Octane is probably my favorite of the three. Just based on pure looks, I'll probably go with Blitzwing. But overall, I think Octane's my favorite of the three. Of course, Astrotrain is still my favorite. Triple changer of the Decepticons. So overall, they're very nice toys. They all three look really good together. And if you can find your Octone / Octane, it'd be a good pickup. Anyway, thanks for watching. To the next one. Peace out.